Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where we're in the midst of preparing for a ritual to join the Grey Wardens, because of course there is a ritual, and of course it involves blood. But for now, let us complete this quest in which we need to help out this dog.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Now the question is he insulting tax collectors or Mabari? Let us go to Duncan. Continue on with the ritual. These two guys will die. But, you know, that's what happens at rituals. Even though it's Duncan that's going to kill them, which, like, it feels like it's definitely something to emphasize just how dark the story and the world of this game is. That even your allies are probably going to kill you.
Have you been successful?
Out of formality. We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother. And what if we have second thoughts? I'm ready. Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Yeah, I think one of them gets, actually dies, and the other one gets spooked. And, just the act of attempting to run away is enough.
Joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it. I don't like this any more than you do. Stop yammering, you're giving me a headache. Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Life does not seem pretty fair in this region.
Must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Davith.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced
that is
I
true.
could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Which also, I guess, enables them to see the Darkspawn.
We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then. Those who survive, and if we're not sure about this, those who survive, you mean, question mark?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining. but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Though this is
Step forward.
this is interesting in comparison to the mages, because the mages you can actively choose. It is your own determination that enables you to succeed, to become from an apprentice to a mage. Whereas this, like, how do you know how the Darkspawn blood is going to react within you? My mind!
Take his breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
And he does that all while carrying a cup. I guess he must have set the beverage down at some point.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Could we please stop asking me to submit to the
From
taint?
this moment forth,
That would be nice.
a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over. I'm fine. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory. I mean, like, you could have tried to talk him down. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Thanks.
When you're ready,
I'll always remember those 2 other people who died during my joining. What's his face and who's his name? Very well.
the meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Alright, and I leveled up. Alright, let us level up. I don't think I really need to worry about Constitution now. Or sorry, Cunning now, because I've already increased it enough to get the top Coercion. So I'm going to increase my Constitution instead. And my Magic. Magic or Willpower? Magic this time. Because I upgraded my Willpower last time. Do I have a Revive ability? Oh, that's just mana or stamina regeneration. Can I just boost myself? What else shall we use? Let us go for... Let's see, that's a bonus to armor. This is a bonus to defense. Let's grab that. And shock. Or actually, let's start upgrading flaming weapons. That way we can get closer to fireball. Also, do I have multiple quick bars? Can I actually have multiple quick bars? Because that would be really nifty. And if I can't... Like, I probably don't need that on at all times, or that. So that'll save up some space. Maybe we should organize this based on the elements. So we've got arcane, we've got lightning, and then ice and fire.
As you desire.
How little... Yeah, that definitely occupies a lot of my... That does a lot of upkeep. That is a 50 upkeep, that is a 40 upkeep. Let's turn that off for now. And then when I am able to upgrade my willpower to a better degree, I can start bringing in more of these...
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It's too dangerous to be at the front lines, but at the same time we're strong enough.
And you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty. You mean I won't be fighting the bill? I refuse to be son of the Siren. If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself. I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
And then everything went well and everybody lived happily ever after. Obviously, there's nothing creepy about this guy. There are no devious plans being schemed up.
You will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit...
Duncan, I believe he said the Grey Wardens. That means you have to be here
two
too.
Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I'm ready to go. Where is the... I'm ready to go.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Where will you be?
I will be fighting beside the king with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
All right. So now we need to go to the Tower of Ishtal, which he said is about an hour away, or is that just the exit to it? No, it's the tower itself. Oh, no, there's the bridge. Yes, everything seems like it's going fine. Nothing dramatic at all.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
I forget what Loghain's motivations were in this story. Though I suppose one could say the same thing about Saruman. Why would Saruman ally himself with Sauron? What does Saruman have to gain? Yep, running will not save you. Also, do we have archers? Because I'm pretty sure they would be useful at this time of night.
Archers!
Loose! And then they let loose the dogs of war. Seems very sacrificial of the hounds to send them in first.
For Ferelden!
Also, why wouldn't you just shoot some more arrows first, and then worry about charging? It seems like a bit of a missed opportunity.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Alright. Excuse me, sirs. Oh, hello. Ah, hold on. It looks as though we're going to be interrupting this to upgrade Alistair. Let's go 2 to strength, 1 to dexterity. What? There we go.
You should never come.
Now, in theory, Alistair will get more attention, and I will get less. Oh, hello.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Yep. It looks as though the battle we thought we weren't going to take part in, we are going to be heading towards ourselves. Oh no! They're brutally murdering this man. Let us hit that guy with an arcane bolt. And maybe some lightning. Maybe some ice. Ah, there we go. Some arcane for you. Some lightning. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Nope. There we go. Oh, hello. I didn't know you guys were here. Oh my, there are actually a whole bunch of you. Let's wait until I have enough mana to heal Alistair. Also, is my, do I have to turn off flaming weapons and then turn it back on in order to... There we go. In order to get everybody else in my party activated. Let's pick up this death root. And head deeper into towards the tower. And if I remember correctly, at the top of the tower we fight an abomination. I think for a second there I was confusing the top of the Mage's Tower with the top of Ish Tower.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
Let us... There we go. And then Arcane Bolt you. And then... just regular attacks out because that guy's not going to last very long. Arcane Bolt. Oh, that guy didn't last very long either.
As you desire. I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Oh, up top there. Hello. How are you? So, Arcane Bolts, Lightning Bolts, Ice, there we go. A little bit too much magic on one individual person. Alright, Arcane and Lightning, there we go. Now we can do Arcane and then Frost. Excellent. I forget what happens to these two guys. These two Tower Guard and Soldier. Do they just get killed by the Abomination all the way at the top of the tower? Either way, I probably should have sold some stuff before I continued on with the game. I should have sold some stuff out of my inventory while I still had the chance. Oh well, we all make mistakes. Oh my. Oh, nope. How very rude of you for putting traps. Let us hit both of these guys with some flame. Arcane Bolt. There we go. Let's Arcane this guy. And actually... there we go. Oh, I probably should heal myself. This is what this is what my memory of the ending of the game is, playing it for the first and only time. Was healing myself over and over with my limited amount of magic while slowly hacking away the final boss down to nothing. It was a very slow, long, and drawn-out fight. Could it have gone better? Probably. But I went with the best of my abilities. That's one of the reasons why I feel like I really should take consumables a little bit more seriously this time around. Be a little bit more prepared consumable-wise. Buy more consumables, that sort of thing. Because otherwise you don't really use your money for that much. Not to my recollection. Anything in here?
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Nope, just more darkspawn. Who would have expected that? Let's see, we'll go with this guy next. Okay. There we go. This tactical viewpoint does help. Oh my. Let's blast him. And let's freeze him, maybe. And then we will save our mana for healing this guy. I probably should also see if there's like a group healing spell and unlock that.
Delighted.
There we go.
Of course.
And I see we've attracted basically everybody that was in this room. Are you a thief? What about you? You're just a soldier. Nobody can pick these locks. We just need Liliana back on our team. So she can pick all of the locks. Or Jill Valentine. Let us freeze you. Let us flame you. And you can be iced.
So I shall.
Excellent. It's interesting how this series has kind of changed over the years. Largely when you go from Dragon Age 1 to Dragon Age 2, you get a much more streamlining of its abilities. Like, Dragon Age 1, I feel it was more meant to represent, like, the Baldur's Gate of its time, the Icewind Dales. But as Dragon Age as a series progressed, it streamlined experiences.
Ahead of the rest of the Horde. There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
And the focus feels more that action-oriented. Though there are situations in which tactics are very useful. Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? There's no point in moaning about it. You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Alright. Somebody seems to have misplaced a whole bunch of skeletons. Perhaps we can talk to the Darkspawn inside this area about that. Oh, hello. Hold on. Let us burn them all. Oh my gosh. 3's company, 4's a crowd. What is 8? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is 5? Alright, let's go after him. And then you. And then you. Okay. Excellent.
So I shall.
Oh, no, there are still more. Alright. Let's heal this guy. He seems to be having it rough. Oh, and they're done. Big crowd of bad guys. But they just weren't able to fend us off. That guy had nothing, and I was able to take all of it. Fantastic.
Delighted.
Also, let's take a quick jab at, potion making. What can I make? I can make some lesser health, but I don't have any flasks, so I can't make anything. Good to know.
And so I shall.
More like, and so you shall not, because you cannot pick things. Oh, hello, what are you? Alright, anything in here? Or is this just a monster closet? Now, I forget about the injury kits, largely because that is more for if characters die. Luckily, I have loaded my games after characters have died, so I didn't have to worry about that. Otherwise, they would have permanent injuries on their record.
Delighted.
Okay, a lot of shield pummeling. Okay, so these guys are done. And now this guy is pretty much done. And then this guy should be done pretty quickly. In short measure. Not the toughest Darkspawn. But we all know that the toughest Darkspawn is likely going to be at the top of this tower, awaiting our presence patiently.
And so I shall.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Also, how many floors is there in this tower? Alistair, do you have any gloves? You have splint mail gloves, .90. .75. They are not quite as good. Oh, but these boots are better. Alright. Save game. And then get attacked by bad guys. Oh, hold on. Flame on. With that kind of enthusiasm, I could star in a Fantastic Four movie from Sony. Alright, one more archer to go in this room. This almost gives the impression that the Darkspawn knew the purpose of this tower.
As you desire.
Like, Loghain didn't know that the Grey Wardens were going to be sent to the tower, and then made a plan specifically based on the tower.
As you desire.
If the tower is not lit, then Loghain doesn't show up. But if he sends a very sparse group of people to try to defend it, and they are all killed, then he could say that it wasn't his fault. Let us flame these two. Ooh, achievement unlocked. I don't know what achievement I unlocked, but I unlocked an achievement nonetheless. Alistair, here's some healing. All right.
Of course.
I probably should have hit that switch a lot earlier.
As you desire. Delighted.
All right. Bad guys. Bad guys. Oh, hello. A lot of bad guys. Let's zap him a bit. Let's lightning him. And then freeze. Let us arcane bolt him. And lightning bolt. Thank you. Who are we all attacking? Let's try to converge on one person. Okay, everybody seems to be attacking this guy. Let us heal this guy. Oh, that guy's already dead. And then we've got this last archer way down yonder. And in theory, we should be done with this fight.
Oh, I see. Well done.
All right. I think we are definitely well prepared for the fight that is going to be coming up, hopefully in the next floor. I forget how many floors there are in this tower, but video game rules dictate that everything comes in threes. So I would imagine after floor 3, we should have already reached the top. Which implies that either this is a short tower, or the staircases are quite steep. Ah, hello. There we go. Maybe some lightning. Maybe some ice. Excellent. They did not stand much of a chance. It was their mistake for standing right behind the door. Ooh, fire arrows. Ah, to the top floor, of course. Ah, it's one of these guys. I forgot what they're called. Is it just the one? It looks like it's just the one. Alright. Let us zap you. An ogre. Let's blame you. Maybe some frost.
Shame about the face.
Maybe some more frost. Let us heal this guy. Is that a giant rock? Let's see, I'll use a lesser health poultice on myself. And I'll have you also use a lesser health poultice. And maybe you as well. There we go. And I'm also going to have myself use... Now, let's see how much lyrium dust does. And then... Arcane Bolt. Actually... let us have him use some health poultice.
Yes.
There we go. I think we should be good. There we go. We're good. Good job.
We missed the signal. Let's light it quickly.
Good job, Alistair. We were all impressed by the way you dove onto the ogre and stabbed his face out.
We surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
I mean, if they were just going to retreat, couldn't he have just left? Like, his mere presence there is probably pretty dangerous. Doesn't this also happen on Game of Thrones? Like there's an army that they're dependent on? Or am I thinking Braveheart? All of this media has kind of crossed over each other. And there goes the king. Duncan, your sword. You need it to fight. Huh. And the king and Duncan would never have known that Loghain betrayed them. Oh, hello, ma'am.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds. Yes. I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens? The king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Thank you for helping me, Morgan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
All right. We have leveled up. We have lost all of our army. Duncan is dead. The king is dead. Hope is lost. We might as well just give up. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.